I want you to know I did a triple take, Kay, when you got first and Sar didn't. I just need you to know that. Morning, cutie. Good morning. We have a lot of ducks. And I missed whatever duck it is that turns into a log of wood, but now I'm very interested as to which duck turns into a log of wood. So there's that. I just don't know. Good morning. Congratulations on first, K Red. I saw that and I was like doing something. I saw that and I was like, what the hell? You get so not. I'm very excited you got it because Sarah is normally very quick to come in here and snatch that away from everybody. She said it's me or nobody. But yeah. So congratulations on first. It just caught me off guard. I'm not. I'm gonna just turn that way down. I don't think I'm gonna turn off Plastic Duck Simulator. We'll see if my computer crashes because I am indeed also running The Sims and lurk fishing. You was very fast. I was surprised. I was like, whoop, and it's gone. But yesterday, y'all know I've been dealing with the anxiety train here for a while. It's fun, but I was having a rough day yesterday, um, and he went to Dollar General to get me a corn dog because I wanted a corn dog. I had corn dogs for dinner last night, and he sent me this picture of this little codron. I said, "Oh, that's cute as shit," but it was $18, and I was like, "Ain't no way." Right? Like, it's cute. I'm not spending $18. But the thing is, he did spend $18. And it is indeed cute as shit. Right? And it does indeed light up. Look at it. Listen, this is the kind of shit I like, okay? So now I have to get I have to hurry up with my shelves because I have a bunch of stuff to put up there and nowhere to put it. But if I say vaporwave, I hope you guys understand what that is because that's kind of going to be the vibes of the wall. All right? Like when we're tired and we want to go back to just like a little break, a little scenic space, we'll move the wall out of the way and it will be our cream colored wall. It'll be great. But good morning, Star. But vaporwave. I'm thinking vaporwave. Also, and I hate to ask you guys this because it feels really weird for me to do it, but if you don't mind, if you're not already following me over on YouTube, it's Quibhay again. I am live over there now. Not asking you to follow me because I'm live. I would like to start streaming on YouTube Shorts, but you need 50 subscribers to do that. And I can't remember if I'm at 41 or 47, but I'm much closer to 50 than I am to 30. So, in many ways. No, not in many ways. We're close though. But if we could just like topple that, then I could go live on YouTube Shorts as well. So I'm not saying I'm greedy when it comes to platforms, but what's one more added to the list? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, if you're not, please do. I would appreciate it. Today we're doing Sims. Cats are doing weird things. I apologize. We're gonna play Sims. We're gonna jump in here. Like I said, they think the baskets are like there's. Who is that? Oh, it's Isla. I didn't even know you were over there. I thought you were still in the window. Oh yeah, the gameplay trailer. The gameplay trailer. Listen, this is how much I am disenfranchised by The Sims at this point. They've really upset me with their inability to put out a game that works. You know? I forgot that came out today. I'm not even gonna lie about it. All right, we need this. Pause you. I'm trying to think here. I need to. Oh, I know I added the source of just my laptop or my computer screen. Did I delete it? What is this? Okay, I did delete it. So we'll just add a display capture. This one. There we go. All right, I'm gonna pause the music. I'm gonna mute myself. I'll turn desktop audio on. Okay. I still have some questions. I'm going to watch and pause. I'm going to watch, pause, comment. That's what I'm gonna do. The first thing I'm gonna say is I understand that the narrator. Listen, they made that narrator be the imaginary friend, and when that imaginary friend was playing with that little boy, he had a grown man voice, and that weirds me out. That's all. All right, I'm gonna turn the volume off, and we'll break down the trailer even more. I just want, like I said, I just want to comment on a few things as we go. So we're gonna watch this trailer at least one more time. First of all, hand shapes. I hate the imaginary friend. I'm just gonna be very honest with you. Going forward, we all knew that I was going to be building and not doing gameplay on stream because they gameplay is so fucking broken that I won't do it. I won't do it. Um, but yeah, the imaginary friend is fucking creepy. All right. I've heard so many people, like, I've only ever played The Sims 4, so this is my first introduction to imaginary friends. It does indeed weird me out. They could have done anything, and they did that. You know, that's how I feel about that. But also hand shapes. Can we not say it's like rock paper scissors or paper rock scissors or how whatever order you put it in? Because I've heard both of those very frequently. Is that like a trademark term? Can we not say rock paper scissors? Hand shapes. Am I wrong? Is it called hand shapes? Is that the name of the game? I'm just saying. It's rock paper scissors, and everybody knows it. I wanted to see that, but I want to see that. I will look more into it. Like, Prince the End, Imaginary Boost, Say Goodbye Forever, Sent Back to Imaginary Land. Interesting. Adios. Also, I want to see those other two because we've seen Creeper McCreeperson and we've seen the unicorn. I want to see these two. Offer to make. I mean, that's a cool feature, right? But like, I'm assuming they join your household. But I have other questions. And the first one that came to mind, because that's just who we are as simmers, don't play with me, is can they, once they become real, become a love interest? Can you woohoo your imaginary friend? I'm just curious. This is a question I need to know. Murder creative.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama.
Okay,
Maybe
we have
I'm
obviously new
the
dives.
villain?
We're gonna have new
I don't think I'm the
workouts.
villain.
We knew all of that. This is the part where I have a lot of questions. Thank you. And I'm not really sure if they're answerable yet. Okay. When they start breaking down the different lots. So I just want to know all of the things at once. That's a nice fireplace. We're not doing that yet, but that's a nice fireplace. So I understand that, like, Gibby Gibby is the kids' camp, and then we have the little Love Island thing. But this resort retreat thing, it looks like you can also put these competition elimination things, even though it's not a competition. That I have questions about. Genuinely, mainly, I don't understand. So I can put competition elimination or competition rules on a lot that isn't a competition. That's my question, because this is supposed to be the spa. I didn't think that this was a getaway. So they say a luxury bed and breakfast. And I still need to know, are they going to make this something you can actually run a hotel with? Because businesses and hobbies, sure, you can have the stuff be like sleeping and showering and using the restroom, but that is like, it's not the same as running a hotel. But if you are throwing out there that I can make a bed and breakfast, does that mean it is going to be functional? Okay, thank you, sorry. Functional as a bed and breakfast. All right, I need to know that. And then, like, is this evil villain social hideaway a getaway? Like, I can book a getaway to the evil villain social hideaway? Or are they saying that I can build or like residential lots here? Could be a little clearer. I'm just saying. Because they all look like getaways. So can I not build a residential lot here? See, senior living community. I can actually make some of my stuff real. Team popularity contest is gross. Creativity retreat, cozy bed and breakfast, cooking competition, romantic competition, outdoor kids camp, fitness retreat. Okay, so you don't have to sleep till midnight, but you do have to sleep until 5:59, and then you can have breakfast. Papercraft, eat out. I mean, they're cute. Current roles, camper. You can assign the roles. Okay. Custom venue. So I see residential, obviously. Okay, so this tells me a lot. All right. But this answers my own question. So perfection. Um, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, this is the new world. Gibby Point, Camp Gibby Gibby. So it looks like it is going to come with residential because this is a residential lot. This is a residence, and then we have two custom harbors and another residence. So on Gibby Point, I'm assuming, which is the name, I don't know, the name of the world, there's going to be at least 5 lots. So there's that. I do I do have questions about the recurring weekly. Um, is it going to work being the main one? Because things I my guess is they're building off of high school years, prom, and what is that, career day or whatever those are that happen once. That's how much gameplay I do. That happen once a week in high school years, but sometimes those just don't work. Or you go to prom every Friday or Saturday. It's not even like it doesn't rotate through like it's supposed to. And again, I'm just basing this on the assumption that that is where they built that from. Yeah, that is another big question for me. Sorry, is it a destination world? I do need to know that. Like, but if it has residential on it, they would either have to make it a destination world and then make all destination worlds have the ability to put residential lots, or this is not a destination world like Granite Falls. Like this is its own world, and it just has the special destination lot type on them. That's my guess. Okay, so our rules, we can survival of the fittest, romantic, popularity, player choice, creative skills, cooking skills, child skills. These are all the eliminations that you can do. And then, oh, I like no strings attached. Come on now. Renaissance Studio, Activity Shuffle, Grind Set, Mindset, Hardcore Mode, House of Grudges, Love is in the Air. So I'm assuming like Hardcore Mode and Survival of the Fittest would go together. No strings attached, Love is in the Air, Romantic elimination. You know, like, We're good. But like, I know, I knocked it over. With that one, like, is it like just, are they constantly focused? Is it like a trait that they get, or is it like when you do the skillful sleep and you have like a little burst of gain to that skill? 13 lots, yes. I didn't pause it here for that, but this is just Gibby Point. Is that the whole world? Yeah, that's the whole world. We like a regular world. Sorry, I knocked my light over in the process of shifting around. That's what the crash was. Can we like be there? Thank you. All right. So residential we know is going to be 100%, and it's just a lot cooler to be able to have a regular world. Residential looks like we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 right off rip. But now I'm curious. So I'm not sure what these are if they're not residential. Interesting. This is a rental. Okay. So my lot type, I can either, from what I saw here, I can either do residential or custom venue. Does that? I wonder if there's like, what if I want to put a restaurant there? And that's not me being funny. I do I do community lots. Uh, what if I want to put a? Can I put a restaurant there, or is this a sub menu of a menu? It could be. You're right. And we obviously have cross pack compatibility. And here it is. What's an Outlast challenge without it? So these lot types, it's not exclusive to that world. I say it that way because you can't put a high school on other lots. Like it is kind of exclusive to Copperdale. So I was curious if this getaway thing was going to be exclusive to this world or if you could put it in other worlds. So it looks like you are able to use that lot trait in other worlds. And I know some of these seem like silly questions, but like somebody is asking. I hate that. Just sim it and see. Sim these nuts. Oh my gosh! Listen, we are about to break this down real slow. Look at all the build by stuff. But look at these little pencil buildings! Oh, that might be the cutest shit I've ever seen. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Those are fantastic. I'm so glad you can't see me. My eyes got. Oh, somebody fished. Somebody fished it. You can't see it, but I see it, Vicky. You can see it on YouTube. Hold on, it's coming. It's coming. You got a two exclamation point, thing. You caught an orange discus. Congratulations. I don't know why either. It does work on this scene. I just have to put this down. Um, but that's what we were looking at. All right, now we're gonna go through here. We're gonna put our playback speed as 0.5. We're gonna turn the volume all the way down because it turns demonic if you don't. And now we're really gonna start breaking down some build by. Like this wallpaper. See? That wallpaper is beautiful. That's fair. Yeah. These chairs obviously we knew were new. This is new flooring. I do still hate it. Okay, so what do we got? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why? No, no, no. I put it. I thought I put it in fast speed. I did not. Go back, go back, go back. I want to see that. This. This is nice. This is nice. This is also nice. I can't tell. I think that's new. All right. The little tie dye shirt is very cute. Yeah, there's some really really cute stuff in here. This I know we already have. That's new table. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. That could be base game, but I don't remember those legs. I think I'd remember those legs. Okay. Am I in too fast of a speed? No. This book is new, I believe. I love this little duck picture. The doll is cute. Yeah, the legs. That's exactly what I said. All right. And then this is this I don't think is new flooring. I think this is base game. This is also base game. This is also base game. The tub is new. I want to say this is new. Here. The sink. I'm really like looking. This dresser is new. I can't tell. All right, and then here we go. We see I am very excited. I have the game up. I just don't have it in like loaded. I am very excited about the modular playground. I am very excited about the modular playground. Like I said, I downloaded CC like this specifically for. Yep, and we have the archery in the background. Okay, imaginary friend in it up. All right. Maybe they get a secret handshake. I don't know. That could be a secret handshake thing. That could be cute. You're fine. We've just watched it once, and then I asked a bunch of questions the second time, and now we're really breaking it down. Imaginary friends. I'm not super thrilled about imaginary friends. They creep me out. They do indeed creep me out. All right. Hand games, you know? And then we looked at that. You can say goodbye forever and all of those things. So, yeah, I just got all of my mods working. So, like I said, we saw this guy and this guy here as little people. I need to see what these two look like as little, well, as little imaginary friends. I need to see them like kid size, you know? That's what I need. The band-aid is cute. That's a new bracelet. And then her little fit is cute. I'm looking for like new flowers and stuff. These are new bunk beds. New curtains. New trunk. All of this is new. New rug. Little kayaks. How cute is that? Yes, the hair is new. I'm pretty sure all of the hair and the clothes are new. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What else we got going on? The lamp is new. I like some, like, I'm pretty sure this isn't base game debug, but I like the way they've used debug in this world. Makes it look a little older. Adios. All right. I do like these windows. I like that they're screens. They're so creepy, dude. I know that this is going to be one piece, but I would like it to all be separate pieces. Sims team, if you don't take anything away from anybody ever, just give us the assets separately so I can make the wall the way I want it to look, not the way you envisioned. That is all. Break these things up. That's new. I like this couch thing. I like the design on it. It's cute. I do. It's a lot of new rugs. And then he became a real boy. And again, they have a sentiment. You can see the sentiment here, right here. That sucks. But also, like, I wish my kid would brush my hair. But I do wonder if I can make an imaginary friend a woohoo partner. I just need to know. I mean, you're already friends. It's not like you're gonna hate each other if you decided to keep them around and make them a real person. So like, that might be the only gameplay I explore in the new pack. The fire pit on the dock is an interesting choice. You know, sure you're over water. You're over water. That's fantastic. But there it is. I'm assuming this is his little family. That's his little family. This is new. All right, slow down. You're moving too fast. Okay. I don't think these are new fairy lights. There is the fairy lights that are in Toddler Stuff Pack are in base game. They used to use them for events. If you search the gallery and you don't have the Toddler Stuff Pack, but you want those lights. But they are. But they are. I don't know what other voice would be coming through unless I picked up my mic twice somehow. It's just me. I don't even have music on in the background. Is it a boy voice? Oh, I know what it is. It's Kels. You're hearing Kels. I have her at 1% because I have desktop audio on. You're just hearing. That's what you're hearing. I've got her so quiet. Yeah. Shh, don't tell nobody. Listen, let me just lurk. Let me just lurk in there. Nobody needs to know. Um, what was I saying? I'm lost. You're good. I forgot where we were. All right. Oh, we were talking about these lights. If you look on the gallery for string lights, you will probably find them. Just so you know. Why are you fishing where them kids is kayaking? That is so irresponsible. They was about to just. Man. Anyway, this is new. I believe this is new. Is it monkey bars? Because that could be cool. It's probably just an archway. All right. This is new. I like this. This is cool. I appreciate it. All right. The geysers. Going down the slide. It's a water slide. We knew that was coming. That's interesting. I like some of this cast. I really like her shirt. Sexy lady. Did you guys? Is that what it was called for you guys growing up? I don't know. That was what it was when I was growing up. Yes, they have. Um, when somebody jumped into the pool like that, that was called the sexy lady where I was growing up. And they would get up there. We would do these things at the pool, and you would climb the climbing board. I like the this. You would climb up the diving board and you'd get up there and you'd yell out what dive you were going to do. It was just a thing that we did at the pool. There was no sense. And it wasn't just like my group of friends. It was like the culture of this pool to do that. And they'd get up there and go, sexy lady, and then dive off the diving board like that. It was great. All right. I like this too. This cast fit right here. I like it. I like this hair. Well, hopefully they got permission to do so. No, it was just a thing. Pin drop, cannonball, belly flap. The sexy lady often turned into a belly flop. All right, so we have the romantic competition. They get to go to bed at 1 a.m. They get an hour later bedtime. But it looks like their day is pretty, I mean, it's pretty scheduled, but like it's also pretty open. I do like this fireplace. I really like this fireplace. All right. All of this is whatever. That's nice. Why is your skirt so low? I would be able to see your booty cheeks, ma'am. Ooh, womp womp. Oh, for sure, for sure. All right, we jumped off the dock. I do like the little happy face, you know, on the canoe. I don't think I have any replacements. I have overrides to make the food look different, but I didn't. None of them are affecting the cooking. I'm like taking a peek around to see if anything like pops out as obviously new, other than like the thing. Although somebody did point out in the initial trailer that I missed. I don't know if anybody else missed it. The undersides of these roofs, the texture matches what this is. So that's really cool. I'm glad that they're not like a white underside anymore. But can I make it what I want? Can I make the underside wood and the top metal? Just a question. That was a build by feature that I missed. Looking, I don't know if these are new. I think these are Strangerville sized up. But before they showed you, they put in the thing like they were using these packs. But I'm pretty sure this is Strangerville. I don't think. Yes and no, because you can build this or something very similar um, with just roofing. Yeah, like I don't know if they're giving us if it's a cutout to make the roof look like that, then yes, that part is new. If they've just built the roof to have the cutout, then no, that is not new. Yeah, that would be roof trim. You would do the same thing with roof trim. Like this here is roof trim. Yeah, same. I'm really excited about the customizable playground. Very, very excited. All right, we're at the evil lair. We've got some new stuff in the background, but nothing that like is super new. All right. Select schedule preset. So we have preset schedules if you wanted to do those. So they're going to click outdoor camp retreat. All of that's preset if you want to be lazy with it. Or if you don't know what to do. I don't want to say lazy because all of us are going to, if you don't want to mess with it too much, if you want it to be simple, you can kind of customize it. So they've got the preset for you and they're like, hey, this is how we think the day should go. And the game is probably going to be optimized to run the schedule that they think the game should go. But you could be like, that's cool game. I want to do something more. My schedule is going to look more like this schedule right here. Where every, like, you've got stuff going on. And then there's people like me who are like, listen, I just want to build on the lot and I have to do something. You can. In live mode, you have to be in live mode to do it without mods. You shift click a light. A sim has to be there that you can control. And then you shift click the light and it'll let you change the light color and how intense the light is and all of that. Better build by just pulls it from the live menu into the build by menu. That would be great. All right, and this is what I was talking about earlier. It looks like we do have, it's just a regular world. We deduced that all by ourselves. I don't know if we did deduce that all by ourselves or if somebody found the answer. We talked about this recurring thing. Is it actually going to work? This is a better angle of what I was talking about with the roof. So you can see that the underside is the same texture as the roof itself. So, oh, you're good. You're good. Listen, there's a lot of gameplay stuff that I cannot tell you the answer to. I can tell you build by, but you hear me ask them all the time, is this functional? What does this do? I didn't even know this looked like that. Does this have some weird shit on it when it goes into live mode? Like, I cannot tell you what it looks like in live mode because I don't play the game. I just build. So if you ever download my houses and you're like, why the fuck did she choose this picture? Just look at it and build by before you make any judgments, okay? Because if it's one of those that changes, I didn't know that, respectfully. I didn't even know that was a thing until like 6 months after I started using those pictures and builds. The grind set mindset, baby. This is me. I be snoozing every chance I get. All right, and then this is the archery. This is where they talk about it impacting them for the rest of their life. I think that's cool that like you can get them to develop a skill that they love so much that it like essentially becomes like a mini aspiration almost, you know, a mini soul's journey for the kid. Um, so also what cool heroes have bows? I just need to point that out. Is it a Sims thing? See, I want a super cool bow like all the heroes have. There's only one hero I know that carried a bow, like superhero wise, and I don't even know his fucking name. Yep, that guy. And I only know about it from trailers for the movie. Like I don't, you know, but like I can't think of. That's like, but that's not a, like a comic book hero. But again, all the heroes implies more than 3 or 4. Like all the heroes, I'm thinking like, you know, you're good. Listen, I talk shit about people using bows and arrows, and Ebru's like, listen here, lady. I'll stand for a lot of blasphemy, but not that one. All right. They did say hero, not superhero. But again, we've named 4. Maybe only heroes. Maybe only if you carry a bow are you a hero. I'll give you Robin Hood. You know? Okay, we're at 6. That's all. It was just the phrasing. It's just the phrasing of the thing. Like all the heroes have. Most medieval history. That's her thing. That's why she's into archery. Her heroes all come from that period of time. You know what? Respect. I get it, little lady. I get it. Listen. Bows, hello, my name literally came from a D&D character that used a bow and arrow. I will never, ever, ever be like, bows and arrows. That's just so whack. All right? My gamer tag is literally Quivy Arrowheart. We are good. I love a good bow and arrow. It's just the way it was phrased. I like this hat. That is all. All right, and here's a better look at the world. We did pause on this a little bit earlier. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying. All right. It looks like we have one lot that is completely empty and ready to be built upon. That's it. They built on every other lot because they only give us the 13. This lot we're probably not going to be able to change because it's probably like a special lot, like the Tiger Sanctuary is. They give us a forest. This is a custom lot. This is a residential lot. You can change. Can I build here? Because I would like to be able to build on one of these 2. Even this one would be cool. They showed them building on docks. I will be disappointed if none of these lots are buildable. They don't have the white outline around them, which is why I'm leading to believe that they do. I don't know. I get the feeling like you can see it on this one, but barely. I can't see it on any of these. So I get the feeling these are not going to be buildable lots. Unfortunately, I get that feeling. So, but yeah, I think the lot sizes are a good variety. We've got some smaller lots. This one's a lot smaller. This one's smaller. We got some mid-size lots, and then it looks like we've got at least one really big lot. We might have two. We might have a 64 by 64. It would be the first time in a while, I think. The cemetery is the cemetery they gave us on a 64 by 64. I can't remember. I just feel like they've been slacking on the 64 by 64 lots. All right, not that I use them often. All right, and then we go into here. So that's the custom venue. I see they built here. Shame of it all. The shame of it all. And then I can't see what that is back there because Camp Gibby Gibby. So this is a 50 by 50. So if that's a 50 by 50, I feel like this is a 64 by 64. And maybe this one is a 64 by 64. This one could be a 50 by 50. But I feel like this is a 64. I feel like it's larger. All right. I feel like that's a new slide. I feel like slides are new in this pack, though, yeah? Other than the one from, like, Toddler Stuff Pack. All right, they're saying there's one built, but you can download somebody else's if you want to. Give you some good options. This is the one where they built that lot. Well, shucks. That's unfortunate. Only giving me one lot I can build on like that. You could absolutely watch Grey's Anatomy, man. There's VODs. You can find me another time. It's fine. All right, and then we're going inside. This is their little cooking competition. I will say I love their jellyfish hats. And I love that none of them have the same color jellyfish hat. But I do love the jellyfish hat. So you have your cooking getaway. The Great Ghibli Bake Off. People's inability to use the blender in this game is fantastic. Let's put a little. I learned this is called Fairy Toast if you've never had it. At least my friend from Australia, apparently this is called Fairy Toast. It's literally, yeah, Gibby Gibby. If I say Ghibli, it is what it is. They know what they're doing. It's just regular bread and then butter and then sprinkles. And that's it. That's all it is. It's cute. It's a cute little build. It is not gross. It's delicious. But you see here they said The Sims 4 Vampires and The Sims 4 Island Living. Sub items and interaction shown require those. I like that. I like that they put that in there and they didn't limit it just to the new world so people can see how they interact together. Listen, that is also delicious. But as a lover of just bread and butter, we used to eat that shit with our spaghetti. Spaghetti, bread, butter. Can you tell my grandma was a depression baby? It's so good. And the sprinkles just add a little crunch. All right. And then we're back at that simmet and see nonsense. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They was running around in their boxers. You can judge me loudly, and I'm gonna put the cold butter on right in front of you. You can get a megaphone, and I'm gonna be like, go for it, right in my face as I eat my cold butter bread. Put it on extra thick just for you. If you order before November 13th, you will get the toasty Tootsie Sots, the toasty kettle, and the toasty tower lamp. Don't ever, ever, ever feel obligated to order before a certain cutoff time to get the digital download content. It's just stuff. If you can't afford it, don't do it. All right. And I just wanted to see if there was, because, you know, we've got like this. Is it just this? Yeah. All right. Well, okay then. Where'd I put this? And I'm back. And we're back. All right. Well, ads are going to start in like 5 minutes. I will never, I don't buy anything. Yeah, I understand. It comes out October 2nd. I won't buy anything pre-order because they don't take the money out of my account until the thing is ready to launch, which is fine. I get it. But also, I forgot that I book geared that money 3 days after I did it. I would rather you take the money out and let me refund it if I want to. That's all. Because once I'm like, yeah, I pre-ordered that, the money better be gone because I'm going to spend it. That's what I'm going to do. There you go. See? All right. We're going into this one. We're going to have like, how long do I got? 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes until ads. So I'll throw on Placid Plastic Duck Simulator when that happens. Where are you, Suwani? There you are. Couldn't find it. And this is our build. We haven't done any landscaping yet, so. Exactly. Exactly. You got it. All right. So where are we? I think we just finished this floor, which means we are on this floor. And on this floor, we will get rid of this. We'll get rid of a lot of that, but then we can put a door here. Hello, please. Why do I have it did the thing? It did the thing. Please hold. Well, thank you. I love your face. I'm sorry that you're having a need angry screen. I don't know why it does that, but it does. But that's the answer. It's registered as a spa, so why it thinks it's a business, I don't know. And why a family lives here, that was my fault for not kicking them out, but I did, and then it was fine, and then it wasn't. Anyway, do that. Dear grid. And we're going to have 2 spas. I'm trying to find a place to put this that makes sense. I might just put it here. It's a double door situation, though. Put it right here. Get rid of this. And then we could enclose it like so. And I can go over here. Like that. Boom. See? I don't know if if the stairs will stay functional. Like I could put it here, but I don't know if it won't be functional that way. I'll leave them here. It's okay. No, let's be real. This is just a, whatchamacallit. What are they called? Changing room, locker room. That's what they're called. Um, it's not hurting anything. I might do this though. And use those as kind of a divider. So you've got somewhere to change. I like it. It's not the console, but I like it. All right, we have our that, and then we need our sinks here. The ones we're actually going to use. I used these ones up here. Let me see. Let's see what these look like. Because it would make sense, again, that they would have the same kind of setup in all of the spaces. So let's pop these here. And with this here, can I use these? I think it leaves a funny little gap, which is why I didn't do it. I think. Come on. I know there's a lot of walls there. I know. Yeah, it leaves a funny little gap, and I don't like that. All right, I'm going to save. Ads are going to start here in just a minute, so we will be right back. Yeah, Danielle Builds is absolutely 100%. I think she, yeah. 100%. Is she knowing? I don't think so. I don't think you've redeemed Duck. You cannot pick somebody else's duck. But these are our options on page 1. I think that might, we have a couple on some other pages. We have these ones. Oh, the steampunk one is cute. I think that's it, because I think the only other one, yeah, Sarah has. So we have these ducks. This one here, or I will make sure we grab the right duck. Or this one on the first page. See if we can find you real quick. There you are. Right in the middle of the screen. You are not getting my lunch. Welcome back from Edge. Get rid of the grid. Get rid of my face because I'm munching.
Fish.
Scared the shit out of me. I said, what the fuck is that noise? I put that noise there and I didn't know what that noise was. What you got? A butterfly fish. Oh no, I'm sorry. Tummy aches are the worst. Not cool world. Oh my goodness, the drama. Do I? I don't have any light or any of these. What are these called? Windows on this floor? On this side? Ma'am. Sorry, she is really trying to sneak her way into being over here where my food is. Well, good to know only one side of the window lets in light, and it would be the left side. Of course, you will. This is the only single tile one I have. And I don't think it comes with... Oh, it does. But you can see through that toilet. You can definitely tell that's where somebody's dropping the kids off. What about short wall height? Something like this. Then you would just see the back of the head. Option. Yeah, I'm eating. It's always a chunk of cheese. When in doubt, I'm probably heated because I'm eating a chunk of cheese. I like this. You can air it out and talk to your neighbor at the same time. Okay. I don't know if this is the door I'm going to keep, but we do have to have a door there. And then lighting. Why is my debug on? Do that. Is the spa? How wide is the spa? How wide is it? It's 3, isn't it? Yeah. Although maybe I could fit one more in right here. No. Put that back. I was gonna put some like counters in here, like the ones from an accent table. Like we could do this some towels on it, make it look nice. Or we could do the stone ones from like this one here, because that would fill the whole space if we sized it up a little bit with tulle. All right, let's figure out this room. I think I'm gonna go with this on the inside of these rooms, but I might go a darker color, and then on the flooring, I want something like, maybe I don't. I do love that tile. I do love this tile. I just don't think it's right here. No, thank y'all. I just want like a darker, I don't necessarily want black. I just want it to feel like a cave. Because then we can put like some tree stuff around, you know? And then maybe we do the glass door, but like a one of these. What are these? Frosted. A frosted glass door. These businesses and hobby doors are about to be like the doors of choice in this build. I'm using them everywhere. Where's my handle? This way for that one. And then there. Hello, thank you. And I am indeed going to use these in the bathroom. We just want as much light in here as we can. So we're just going to pop these here. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. We're going to put it here. And then on each of these doors. And we'll get rid of these other ones. Oh, need that. Go back. That's not a door. That's a whole object. All right. Now we can do some adjusting. There we go. And then windows. Thing is, this one could have a really, really nice view. What happens if I turn you this way? You don't really fit anymore. Never mind. You got to go this way. So we could do like, it would be foggy though, you know? I was like, maybe I could put them on the back. Maybe we'll put them along here. I want them to be a little larger. There's these, but I think these are a little fancier than I want. I want it to be like a sheet of glass. Just glass. Could use this. It would let all the steam out though. And I think that's the opposite of what we want, right? Oh, these could be good. They come in beautiful. Even more beautifuler than you. All right. Yes, see? I would sit right here. with my little head on my shoulder like this, just stare out that window. That's what I would be doing. That is indeed what I would be doing. All right, and if that is all going to be darker, this should probably also be darker. And then we can make this. I'm not 100% sold on this being the table. And then for lighting, wall light, I wanted to use the rocks from my fitness stuff, the ones that look like rocks. Unless something else jumps out. Maybe those are the maybe this is what I should be using throughout the entire build, honestly. I'm just putting 4 in here. I'll come back in here and finesse in a minute. Trying to find the amount of light we need here. And then like we have these and they're the vibe, but they're not. Miscellaneous. We have these. They don't add a ton, if any, light. And I can hide a lot of things. Like really genuinely and truly. But I want something like soft light. This is like I'll change the color. It'll be fine. How bright does this get during the day? Good. I was like, I don't really want it bright. I want it to look, you know, dark in here. Like you're inside of a tree stump. That's what I want it to look like. Okay, and then it's harder to hide lights when they're a standing light, but I want like this could. I don't like it. Yeah, I need like a tree. Stop it. I promise you that is not what I want to do right now. I want like this, but like not with all of that extra. That might be what I use because it is the closest to what I want. I'm gonna set it right there. All right. And then we'll copy this. We'll put that there. Yeah, I don't know that I want those either. Helps if you click the right button. It's Alt, not Shift. 1.1. I really just want it to fit the space up to here. Like that. I'll deal with the glitching in a second. All right. Alt placing is where I take most concentration in The Sims, man. Okay, and then how small did that make? Actually, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. It's not what I wanted. It does fix that issue of clipping. And now I've got a little place to put things. That's what we would call a happy little accident right there. Glad I looked. It was like right behind my chair. It doesn't change what you do, it just changes how you do it. I know, I didn't expect to like it, but there it is. And then maybe we could do a tabletop light here. We have like these. That could work. I think candles might be a good bet in here, but again, it's a sauna. It's a sauna. I understand. I understand. But like, I want it to be relaxing. Maybe something like this in here. Soft light. If you're lost, you can look and you won't find me. Put like here and here. I'll have to lower those, I'm sure. And then we'll grab some towels. Decorations. No, you're good. You're good. And then we could do like these towels here. Maybe we could do a couple. Again, I will have to do some finagling, and that's okay. I'm just pulling out the things we like. What else do we like? I know I want towels. Once I find those, I'll grab them. Maybe we pop one of these into the corner of each room. It's not functional, so you don't have to worry about laundry actually. But it gives the illusion of like you can throw your dirty towels in there before you leave if you want to. If you want to. Yeah, we'll put one of those in there too. We should probably put that upstairs, but if we're being honest, I don't have anywhere to put that. Look at this immaculately crafted bathroom. There is nowhere you're putting a dirty towel. How small are you? Will you fit right here? Nobody wants that there. Maybe we put it here. Maybe we just don't put it up here. Maybe that's okay. Sometimes less is indeed more. And this is one of those options. Or one of those times. Time after time. Well, this one has the... I'll do that. It's a little bit lighter of an interior. It doesn't blend in all the way, just most of the way. They don't have a bucket, and I feel like a bucket in a sauna is a thing, right? Isn't that what you put over the water to make it like... Yes, just need the show. It's not a bad show, honestly. It's a pretty good show. Oh no, that's not all. I want this. But I do this one. This one. I don't know. Um, where are the towels? There's these towels, but they're not the towels I had in mind. Maybe I'll throw it here for a minute. I would like the regular bathroom towels that are in here. Fine, be like that game. I'll do it this way. That's fine. Look, right here. Loser, gosh. Where's the ones? Oh, the ones I wanted to see aren't even in here. They're in the sleek bathroom kit, which you would think would be part of this, but they did not. They did not. Okay. I'm gonna do this over here. Come here. Get there. And then we can pull these up. I'm not sure. I know I sized them up. They're at 1.2, but I don't know what that means for. It's like 1.5. Nope. Okay, so do that there. And then I would do these here. I might get rid of these. And then I want a drink tray. I don't know what kind of drink we're having in here. I'll wait. Game. It's fine. I don't have anything else to do today. You know? Just give me a drink. There we go. Well, we could do this in here. That could be good. I'm gonna move this here. I'm gonna put this drink tray here. Why it wants to go on the ground, I don't know. There? Okay. Does it function? I don't know. But it's in there now. We'll put this kind of in the back. And then we'll put this here in front of it. Just depends. Like maybe the first one's like a little face towel. You know, maybe you just want to dab it a little bit. And the other one's like a big body towel. Or when you need to like really de-dampify yourself, you know? Okay. It's just very brown, okay? Brown's browns and greens are really what I'm looking for. So maybe we do that and we pull some of this green in with this because we're going to throw some plants on the wall around the top here to hide some of this lighting. I can't tell who's in the cat tree. I really can't tell you if that's Isla or Ava. I just need you to know that. I don't know. I just got to do the same thing over here. Except this one, we're going to do these here together. And then we'll grab the same towels here. And I want to include this. Put that there. It's not going to stay there. It's going to go on here. Again, I don't care if it's functional. I know that sounds really rude. I'm just talking in this instance right here. There are plenty of places you can get a little drink in this build. I put them this way, I think, yeah. Yes, okay. And then we'll take this drinks tray and we will put it there. I'm going to just go ahead and elevate this. .13. I think this is going to have to come up more. The music is a little loud. It shouldn't be. Let me see. It might be. The music in the game or the background music? Let's pull down somewhere. All right, and then elevate that up 0.05. And we'll just keep doing that. It's probably both. My mic gets moved all over the place. All right. Every time I have a place that I like it, I change my mind and I'm like, it's in my way. There we go. Perfect. Get out of here. All right, let's find some decorations, some plants. I don't like that I can't change the base color. Love that. I don't. Okay, we'll do it like this. You know, really, I could just put the baskets here, and then maybe that one drink thing will be functional. Because again, these baskets are not. So I can just put them over here. They don't need to be where they are. They just be here. This one will not be functional. This one might be. There's a possibility with this one. And then like these are what I was thinking of. We could like hit a couple of these in different. Oh no, not that. You biscuit. You biscuit. All right, it's fine. We'll get it. I just want to make sure it's not coming through the floor. Yeah. Okay. Because one of those was also poking through upstairs. I saw it. I saw it. All right, I'm going into tab mode. Now, if I use tool to size this down, is it going to have that same weird shadow? Okay, this one doesn't, which I appreciate. It does. It does. Does it poke through upstairs? It does. Shucks. Did it go through? Fine. We can ignore that, right? I have faith in us. We can ignore that. I think all of those need to come down just a little bit. I'm stuck. I have no idea what's happening right now. I had no idea where I was. I knew that was too far. I knew it. All right. Oh, I also need to raise these up. Oopsie poopsie. I'm gonna pop that back. Boop, 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 boom. Did it. Look at us go. Oh, we gotta change the color now. This one. What do we have here? We have a darker brown. Let's go with that just because there isn't a green, or I would absolutely throw some green in here. All right. And then I'm going to shift click this room. I want them to be kind of a more like that. Bring them down to like, yep, 80. Perfect. 80. And then over here, let's see what else kind of things we can do. I might get into debug because I know that one is there. Hold on. Or I'm looking to see if there's something else. Like we have this. which could be cute, like here maybe. It's got this green on it, so I might pop that there. And here. Looking for this. But I want the thing we have upstairs. On the outside. This. We are going to have to lower it. Because it's going to poke through the ceiling. And it also does cover my one little thing that I got hanging here. So I might just... Oh! Wrong button. Do-do-do-do. 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 And we'll do that. Although I believe that makes one of these benches completely unusable. So actually, we are not going to use those. We'll just let it be. We'll just let it be. Perfect. All right, in here. Say sorry, 'cause I'm missing more than just your body. And then, yes. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and make this wall that as well. I'm just going to, there. Put your back on me. Missing more than just your body. Oh yeah, there should be a door here. Oh, that I'll let you down. We'll do that, and then we will put... What door do I have up front? I have that door. That door is not going to work up front, though. Or up top. I think we have to do a short door, and it's going to be like this. I could try a medium door. We have this. I could double up. It comes in this brown, and I don't think this one will be frosted. If we do like this, and then we could do like that. If anything happens, my video goes out, whatever. It's Isla's fault. She's crawling around back there. I could get her out, but like... You know? Because she'd be yelling at me all the time. Are you okay? What's your problem today? She doesn't know either. She's just as confused as I am. I know. It's crazy. You gotta come over here for that. She knew. What do you need? Come here. Come on, Chunk. Yes, come here. Ugh. What do you need? She doesn't know. Please hold. Isla needs everybody's attention for a very important matter. As soon as she figures out what that matter is, she will let you know. But for now, we all... Oh my God, she's being so cute. Right now, we just have to hold. Did you just need a hug? Is that all you needed was a hug? That's all she needed. Are you better now? There's nothing up here for you. What are we doing? She doesn't know. She really doesn't know what to do with herself right now. She did drool on me, though, because I can feel it on my sleeve. You know? That's all she needed. Sorry. I'll put her down in a minute. Sometimes they just need a little attention. And that's all she needs right now. It's like a child. Are we good? Well, ma'am. If we sit like this, I might be able to do something with you there. Is that okay? Night of some version of you. All right, we're gonna try it with her there. I know, ma'am. You can. I don't know if you can see her. She's still here. She's just sitting on my lap. Let's do. See, I don't necessarily care if they're see through or not. I think we're gonna go with this. And then I'm gonna grab this wallpaper here and put it here. Well, I can assure you, I'm very uncomfortable right now. But she isn't. And, you know, the things we do for our pets is astounding. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this on here. Just adds a little texture, you know. Perfect. Love it. I think I'm using the same it's ceiling and floor. I've got the same, yeah. I'm sorry. I do. Camera, please. Did I not do it in here for a specific reason? I also don't know why you're like that, but okay. And then down here, I did it everywhere, but right there, that's weird. Okay. That's odd. Also, these are the same color. All right. And then I really want to use those here. But I don't know if that's the best place for them. What do I do? What do I do? Let's look at activities and skills. And grab out the things we want to use for when the new pack comes out. This would be an ideal space for that free weight thing that they've introduced. You could like put them out here. But that's not what we have yet. How big are you? I don't know if cheerleading in a spa makes sense, but it does fit. All right, I want to grab this. I want like these fancy ones. This treadmill, this weight machine. All right, she's left. She was cool until I started petting her, and you think the opposite would have been cool there. But as soon as I started petting her, she was like, I don't want to be here anymore. And she left me. She just likes to exist in the same space as you. She doesn't necessarily want you in her space. She just wants to be there, you know? I just feel like it's such a waste to put this here because you're going to be looking at this wall. That's not a good view, you know? This is the view. That's the view. But I don't want this big piece of equipment there because it blocks the entire view. So I'm gonna see about putting these here. and hoping they work. So we'll do like that. Okay. We'll plant plants or something over here. And then here I'm going to do a wall like here. And then we can grab a few of these like that. It just adds a little extra layer of privacy to the bathroom. Even though we have frosted shower doors, I'm debating if I flip this and put this here. I don't think I do. I think I leave it the way it is. I think we leave it, and then we'll do the reclaimed wood on here. And we'll grab some columns. What columns did I use outside? I used Enchanted by Nature. We'll try to do that again. We'll see if it works again. Okay, go. If we just pop those in there and then raise them up. I just want it to look like driftwood. You know, like the grabs, all of this is all reclaimed. None of this is new. Maybe the glass. The glass is new. All right. These need to be a different color wood, but all of them are kind of a red tone. So we'll switch them to that. I like that. I like that. Okay. That's it. That's all that's going in here. Other than some decor, we'll get this lighting figured out. I think in here, lighting can be pretty basic because I am going to add ceiling fans. Let me do that first. Let's grab our ceiling fan first. We have this because I kind of want them like here and here. Like that. It's centered to the room, not centered to the... This needs to be here. Not centered to the window. Centered to the room. Okay, so that's an option for the ceiling fan. We have the Love Struck ceiling fan. I think the one I'm going to use is the one that came with the Desert Luxe kit. Maybe I won't. I kind of like the industrial kind of going into tab mode. Like that piece of it. We do have the ones from Island Living. Industrial Loft is what I'm... It has to be what I'm using. If I'm not using Industrial Loft, something is wrong. Okay. We can make these... This, maybe. And then we grab our lighting overhead. And because of that, we could do like... That's a little large. We just got to find the light that works with it. That one takes away the whole essence of why I liked it. That one's fun. I like that. Let's see what you look like in... maybe that. I'm looking to see what other options we have here. I don't love that. This one is the same thing but longer, and I like the shorter light if we're being honest. That could also work. That could be fun. Do you come in like the brown is okay. I don't want a bright color. The gray could be okay. I'm still looking. We're not committed yet. We're getting close though. I think I like the business and hobby ones better. No. This is going to give the same vibes as what's over there. That could also be nice. Enjoy your alert, Clary. How are you? I'll be like one of the girls. No. I don't know which one of these I like the best. And I think this one just changes the base, yeah? Yeah, don't care about that. But you... That is a heckin' light. If we size this down... When in doubt, I'm telling you guys, Journey to Batu. If you don't have it because you're like, nobody wants to do the gameplay, you're right. Get it for the bill buy. Look at that. Tell me that's not good. And you can just change the color of it to this one, maybe? Perfection. Don't play with me. I'm telling you, I will defend Journey to Batu forever. For build buy. For build buy. Look what it does. Look at that. It's so good. And most of these lights would probably be pretty okay for that. You take it and you just size it down. That one's too small. If you size it down twice. If you size it down once, though, still looks cool. This one would also work, I think. It would. It would be a very different vibe to the light. It's good. It's good. Just know that. I will defend it forever. I just need to see. See, I do need to add some more lighting, though. So in here, we can do... Sorry. It's the rock lights that I want. I was like, ooh, what lights do I want? I know what lights I want. I want these ones. We'll put that there. We're going to put that in between these machines here. We're going to do this here with these. And then we'll do that in here across the very tippy top. Come on now. Because it'll be fine across this. That's fine. All right. Added no light in there. Love that. I do. That brought me nothing but joy. I will put these in here. I'm going to make them a little smaller. Because really, I just want it for the light. I want it to be moody, but I don't want it to be too dark. There we go. And then should click this light. No. No. But this light, I'm trying to find a. Maybe this room should be this color. I don't want it to be like clinical, you know? Ads are going to start in like 10 seconds. I'm sorry to not warn you sooner. So use this opportunity to grab snack, grab drink, take your meds, all of that stuff. I will save and throw on Plastic Duck Simulator. Welcome back. Pause that. Alright, back here. Just gotta get this place a little greener. Also, I feel like the lighting on this floor, it's because of all of the walls, but it just feels a little odd. The other thing is we can absolutely add more windows in here. So like thinking here could be a window and maybe around this side. Is that too much windowage? I think I want to do actual window. So I'll pull this back here. I don't mind this. But maybe we go with this over here. Like there. I mean, it's still a nice view. That's pretty. All right. I think that's good. And then we can have that there. Puts a little more in here. Put this over here. Over to here. Goes like this. All right. Sorry. I just like want it to look good, you know? I might finish this off stream so we can do landscaping tomorrow. I just want to do the landscaping. I'm not going to lie to you. That's really all I want to do. But it's my favorite, so I save it for last. All right. The palm tree that came with Love Struck, not this little bitty baby palm tree, the big old palm tree that came with Love Struck is kind of what I want to put in here, if I can find it. It's my favorite. I can't do it right now. I have to do it last. This guy. Yeah, like that guy. Do that. I think I might have it all. This is pretty, but you know. Part of me is like, play this. Put this right here. Pretend it's for the store upstairs. It's little wheatgrass smoothies and shit. Maybe we do this. You don't need a lot of privacy, actually. I think I am going to do this, and I'm going to do it on the outside if I can. If it'll let me. Never stands to lose you. I think that's it. Please share. Put that there. That doesn't feel centered because it's not. So we'll like put it here. And then we will grab the benches from in here, wherever they are. Hello? Okay, these benches. And we can put a couple of those here. Like that. I swear I'm going to cross-eyed because of this game. Ooh, also, P.S. by the way, I saw the trailer for Paralives. It's coming out December 2025. That one might be one we check out. That might be one we check out. I'm pretty excited about it. So far from what I've seen, I like the art style of that game a lot. So, I haven't really been keeping up with the development of it, I'll be very honest, but I'm pretty excited about it. Oh my God, please. Ha, bitches. All right. And then I'm going to do, I wanted to do this. This is fine. This is fine. That's fine. It kind of matches this. We're doing that. Okay. And then I don't know, like, is it a rug? I thought I heard they canceled it too, honestly. But it popped up on my YouTube yesterday. They posted a trailer And I was like, ooh, actually, you know? So, where's the thing I'm looking for that I can never find? It's not metal. I feel like it. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, put your record on. Okay, don't want that. I was like, sometimes you can do a carpet of that tile underneath and it looks okay, and other times it doesn't. And this is one of the situations where it doesn't. But what I'm looking for is like a mat, like a running mat to put underneath the thing. Maybe I'm confusing Life by You with Paralives. Maybe I'm doing that, which is very possible. I heard a lot about Paralives, and then I didn't hear anything about Paralives. And then I heard Life by You got canceled, and so maybe that's where my confusion came in. I don't think I was excited about Life by You either. I was excited about Enzoy, and now I don't. I'm not. That game was hard for me to understand from the jump. Oh, good luck. You'll be good. You've got this. It's like riding a bike, right? I don't think what I'm looking for is in here, and that's okay. All right. Let's grab some more of these lights. Poor Sar. They've got her quoting shit left and right, man. Poor Sar. I say that like she does. She could stop if she wanted to. The issue is we all just repeat everything we say all the time. All right. I think that is the same height except for you. You need to come up. You need to come up. Okay. That's fine. Maybe we can do some not lighting. I don't do a lot with the chit. Chit is not one that I repeat very often. All right. Other ones, absolutely. I'm just as guilty on getting you going with other ones. All right. But chit, not so much. Agreed. The thing with Aunt Enzoy is I think like they really wanted to seize the opportunity when Sims wasn't putting anything out because they put something out every fucking 2 months at this point. Um, and people were excited for something new, but it is not an easy game. I don't enjoy it because I have a hard time doing things in that game. So I'm hoping Paralives is better in that respect. Because if you make it easy to understand and do right off jump, damn, he said you are building me a new PC, man, from the jump. I'm gonna ban the word kick fam. I don't know how to ban the word kick fam over on Kick, but I'm gonna ban the word kick fam. I'm genuinely looking. Chat. Banned words. Kick fam. Oh, 07 kick fam. Done. All right. Back to this. I think a tree or something under here would be good. I feel like I was looking for something and I could not tell you what it was. It won't let me ban that one because it's not all one word. So I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. So I just banned the first part of that word. I just upgraded my PC, but I always want to upgrade my PC. I will say right now, we are running the Sims Plastic Duck Simulator and Lurkfish are all open right now. I'm testing limits. I'm not that all of them are absolutely not that all of them are heavy hitters, right? Lurk fishing is meant, and Plastic Duck Simulator were meant to be run in the background while you're playing bigger games. But all three open at the same time is fish. Did it work? Why? I do not understand why it didn't come up here. I heard it. It's supposed to be there. So it's, what is it? Reconnect? It was working earlier. Was that the command? You should be. It should be working. I don't understand why it does this. I really don't. I hate this game.
Fish.
Please hold. I'm just gonna close it and reopen it. Because that's what worked last time. Stupid game. And it's crazy because I'll check offline. And it's fine. It works just fine. Okay, we are reconnected. That's not a big deal. Now, if I click the button and it doesn't work, I'm rioting.
Fish.
I don't know why it does that. You should be able to give her a free fish. Let's see what the thing is to give a free fish. Only mods can use it, so it's not a big deal if you guys see it. You guys can see the stats on the leaderboard if you do that. But a mod can do fish at username. You can do this, and you should be able to give somebody a free fish. You want a croissant? They are delicious. So I'm going to close this. There we go. There you go. We got it figured out. Caught 0. Who is that? This was not one I put in. But there you go. You caught 0. Nice legendary fish. Congratulations. She on me. Okay. And then fish. I don't know why it just decides to work sometimes and not others, but there you go. I wanted some planters to put like here, you know, like this. I don't want them very big. I did not want a screenshot of that, like y'all, or like this in between. I always push these back into the wall a little bit because they don't clip through, you know? And they like, now it looks like it's hanging off of the wall with a light. It's just something I do. Don't feel like you have to do it. One more time to choose. I'm just looking to see if there's like difference in the plants. I think the plants are all the same except for the ones down here. So this is an option. Yeah, nothing yet. The developer said hopefully in the future they will implement it so you can use gold to like buy bait, buy better fishing reels, like cosmetic-y type stuff. So hopefully that's the thing. Right now it's just bragging rights. So right now if we like leaderboard, don't worry about me. All right. Don't worry about my numbers because I was messing with it off stream. But you should be able to see the leaderboard up here in this upper right hand corner. And right now it's just bragging rights. Just ignore mine. Because like I said, I was playing with it offline. I was trying to make sure it was working. And then I, was just fishing one day. One day I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and fish. And that's what I did. I kind of want like green wall here, but I want a tall green wall, which leads me to believe. Ooh, what about you? I don't like the books on it per se. Maybe we do. Listen, it's my stream. I just want to make sure things work, And then even after I make sure they work, half the time they still don't work. It's fine. I know. Understand who I am next to you. Boom. Look at that. I like it, Picasso. And maybe if we make these a smidgen smaller, we'll get rid of that clipping. That's nice. That's nice. The other thing we could do is a waterfall. Why not both? If it fits. Yeah, see? Look. We're getting rid of this. We're going to move these over. If you don't like it, don't tell me. That's the rule. You're allowed to not like it. You're just not allowed to tell me you don't like it. The browns are close. They're close. If we do these at a 0.997. Okay, it does shrink it in enough to hide it. And it still isn't very glitchy, which is good, which is what we want. All right, and then we could do these maybe. No. JK. Okay. And then we're going to lower these down to their inside. And when in doubt, you 0.05 it out. All right. You think I'm kidding. It is almost always 0.05. Almost always. It wasn't this time, but it was close. I want to see what that looks like in live mode. All right. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. I want to put something here, but also stairs and door are telling me to leave that just wide open. Just leave it open. But what I can do maybe is 2 of these, you know, going into the locker room area. Something's got a hold of me lately. Are they loud? You know, are they loud? Because, you know, when you're working out, do you want all of that noise? I could have sworn I put a speaker up here. There it is. Oh, I did so good. I did so good hiding that speaker. Even I couldn't find that speaker. And I put that motherfucker there. All right? Just want y'all to know that. I'm going to put it over here on this wall. We'll put it here. Can't you see? And then these come in different colors. Maybe we go with this brown. What does this one look like? Nah. We'll go with that one. Now I got to change all of them. Like a bad habit. I'm debating whether or not I go for a walk today. I mentioned this the other day in a group chat. Walking helps me with my anxiety when I'm out walking. But as soon as I come home, the anxiety restarts. And if I rely on walking, I'm going to be walking forever. Forever. You know? I know there's more of these over there. I also know that I don't feel like digging them out. They can just exist there. Do we put a speaker in here too? Maybe we do. Everywhere gets a speaker. We need a darker wood for in here. Perfect. There's that. I feel like maybe these should go up a little bit, but I also kind of like them down low. All right. And then maybe we change the color on these. Oh, that's right. I don't think I liked any of the browns with the thing because they had this reddish. But they go with this. I'm just gonna let it ride. We're just gonna let it happen for this part. The rest of this in here can be a darker color. What color are you? What if I just do that? There we go. And I'm gonna do it for all of them. Fish. I had to make sure it was working. I was like, please. I heard it. Please. I'm always curious what you guys are going to get. I have to stop and look all the time. Salmon. A salmon. Oh my goodness. Salmon. That's crazy. Maybe we do that door. I want it to look fancy. I like a fancy door. What can I say? I'm going with this one. Salmon is one of the few fish that I will eat. And it has to be like, as a rare occasion, it has to be done correctly. Like, it is not something I'm like, oh yeah, I love salmon. It's tolerable. I'm sorry I'm not a fish person. Actually, I'm not sorry I'm not a fish person. I'm just not. It is what it is. Maybe we put this way, please. I don't know if this will make the staircase not functional. I think it should be fine. We'll find out. Same. Like, I can do canned tuna, and I know most people are like, ew, tuna. But, like, listen, I can do canned tuna. I can do salmon occasionally. And I think that's it. I think that's I think I'm good. I can have fish sticks sometimes, and there has to be so much tartar sauce. All right. I'm going to put these in here too. I downloaded Stardew again yesterday. Cutie was talking about it, and I sent her the mods that I used. And then, like, I was like, man, maybe I want to play this again. And then I had to remember I had to download all my mods again, and I got overwhelmed and I stopped. But I will be playing it again once I figure out which mods I want again. It may not be a stream game. Not that I don't like playing it. But I think right now, between Sims and Cult of the Lamb, our Cozy Friday, or our Cozy Wednesday, Thursdays are pretty good for a little while. Maybe after Cult, we do a farm. It is. And I haven't touched Stardew in a little while. These are going to go to a 0.997. The upper ones are going to go to a 0.995. And that'll handle that. I'll put this here. Okay. Maybe we do some wall art here. We'll do this one. Just a little motivation, you know? And then I really want to use this plant somewhere. I really do. It's really stinking cute. But I feel like it needs to be bigger, but it can't be too big. So it has to be tall. And there's not a ton of tall plants. Like, this is one of the few that would fit in this space and look right. And I've already used it outside. I can do it regular. Oh no. It's too early to be tired. Yeah, let's do hello. All right. And then I just want, like, I was gonna say, I just want the dark green leaves here. I want it to be more here. Please. That'll do. That'll do. I think this is pretty well done. We just have this, like, this and this. There's no, like, deck space here other than this. And I'm not really going to do anything out here. We'll just, like, pop some plants down or something. Do like that. I really don't want this over here to be used for much. Maybe we do that and I'm looking. Let's look here like this, you know? Smaller? Nah. The concept is good. The execution is going to be shit if I do it. All right, let me look specifically at Island Living. This, if we size you up. I know this is supposed to be like an important piece, but I think it's fine right here. Oh yeah, that was cool. I like that one. All right. That way you can come upstairs and you can't like I don't want people hanging out on the balcony. All right? I just want them to holy. How'd they get by? How'd they get by all that? I banned the word until all that happened is the word doesn't show up in chat. It doesn't prevent them from posting the message, which is wild. Kick. If I don't want that's wild. Okay. Okay. No, I hear the new update's gonna be a lot of fun. I know was it Amaryllis was doing like a cake party or something tonight. So I see a lot of people on that play Palia, like streamer wise, are currently playing Palia. So I hear the update's a lot of fun. I'm actually genuinely like a little sad that I couldn't get into Palia. I tried, I really did, and it was just not working for me. I don't know what about it I don't like. It just doesn't hold my interest. But like everybody else loves it, and I'm like, it's like Animal Crossing. I'm like, what am I missing? I'm missing something. There's some sort of magic that I'm missing that I don't like it, because I feel that way about Palia. I feel that way about Animal Crossing. Yeah, I think it came out like today. Yeah, it just came out today. I feel that way about Disney Dreamlight Valley. No, that's fine. Yeah, animal husbandry. I saw that. The animal husbandry update is here. Yes. So you can breed your animals. I still see the things. I just don't play the game. Maybe I'll try retry Palia. Maybe. Oh, okay. It's like, I gotta go. Sorry. I got other things to do today. Maybe let me grab this. Maybe I check it out again. Put that there. Yeah, just a little shade coming in. It just really did not hold my interest. I tried so hard. Everybody's like, it's such a good game. It's so good. And I'm like, yes, good game. And I tried it and I was like, this is going to be so fun. And I kept going and I was like, I will find it. And I never found it. I never found the fun and I just couldn't get into it. And I'm so sorry. I did try though. Oh, I'm not done with this floor. I still have all of this bathroom to do. I got so distracted with what was going on out here. Let's try this again, shall we? Do we do the sleek bathroom? Ugh. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Are you a baby? Are you a baby? You are. I know. You're such a little man. All right. All right. You're real cute. I know it. But your claws also real sharp. Is that my own fault? It sure is. Am I ever going to admit that? Nope. I'm looking for the island living, like, sighting that looks like wood. I thought it was wood, but I'm not finding it there. I'm so glad I have this overshirt on because your nails are sharp. He did. He pulled you right in. He said, I bought this new case. Can you maybe move the stuff from my old case to my new case? Also, I did indeed upgrade my battery. Maybe my microchip as well. You know, I bought this new case. All of it'll fit. That's how I hear him saying it. This is what I'm looking for. Putting this in the bathrooms. Nobody promised tomorrow. Leave her alone. See what he does here. That's Ava in there, or she would have already run off. This is what I mean. Look, these two. Oh, he got down as soon as I put him on camera. He'll get up there and he will like bully her out of the cat tree, but he also wants to like snuggle with her, so he gets mad when she leaves. She's so over him. She's so over him. Listen. Felt, ma'am. Felt. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. Actually. I have to check. I think I'm good. I just realized my desktop audio was also on this whole time for in OBS. So hopefully the double audio is not too bad, and that is probably why the music was loud. I never turned the desktop audio down. Oopsie poopsie. We was watching the video, and then I was like, gotta go do other things, you know? All right, let's find... I like these. It makes sense in this... It is modern, you know? Maybe they're low flush. We can bring in the green. Yes, we can. Hello, please. All right. There's that. Perfect. Yeah, I thought that that's what was going to happen. That's 100% my bad. There you go. Listen, it happens sometimes, okay? Yeah. Listen, he said, go hard or go home. If you can do this, you can also do that. He knows you. He knows you're smart. You're capable. You got this. You got it. She's like, I know I do. I just don't want it. All right, I'm going to look at the sinks from here. Now, I'm also keeping in mind that sink from the new pack. I might use these sinks here to see if we have anything like that already. We have this sink that looks similar, but I don't think this is a sink they used. I think that is a new sink. No, you're so good. What I know, I knew as soon as I saw that my desktop audio was on, I knew exactly what happened. I just forgot to turn my desktop audio back off. That's all. That was my bad. Let's try these. And then do we want to do like long mirrors? That is the worst example I could have used. I am so sorry. That was, what is that? I've never noticed how little that mirror is. That's crazy. I never noticed how thin that mirror was. Okay. We could do like the puddle mirror, organic, natural, all of those things. Or we could do like a long mirror, not that one though, like this. or a tall mirror like this. You know, like we have options. We have options. Something like this. I don't like that though. Where's the other one? I was about to say there's ones that have lights. Something. Where is the one I'm thinking of from Spade? But no. I know what. There you are. Or we can do like these. These have lights behind them. We could do just regular, or we could do fancy puddle. I like how each one of those is shorter on the wall. Pass it over. I think I like the puddle. I think I like the puddle. It's organic, you know? All right, so we have that. Do we make it? I think I'm going to leave it bronze. I'm looking to see what colorways we have. I think I want this. And then maybe we do a tall mirror on this wall. See? Although we do have two big-ass mirrors out here. Does this big-ass mirror fit right here? It does. Come out of the shitter. See, make sure you don't have toilet paper hanging off of you, you know? That could be important. If we do like that. But then I'm worried the doors aren't functional. So I think we just do the one over here. Kind of here. Very nice. And then over here we do our trash can and our whatchamacallit, our paper towels, and then our hand soap. I'm also gonna have to put toilet paper in here, you know. We have this. This is minimalistic. Let me just set you there. Where is what I'm looking for? I always feel like I've passed it, and I probably have. And then like I look and it like magically appears. Oh, nope, here it is. I'll grab a couple of those and then my this. Sir, you was just up here and you got down. I can't be having you tear up my arms all the time, bro. I'm gonna have to get like an arm cover for this. Because you've destroyed it. You're such a menace. I know, it's terrible. Y'all only see him when he's being cute and sweet. He is a menace to society. That's cool. I'm excited for Palia players. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm gonna put those there and then we'll get a little trash can. A little trash can, like, I don't know, the same one I've been using this whole time. Yes. You are pulling out all of the stops, buddy. You really are. What a day. Yes, I know those are different heights. It's okay. Sometimes short people need help. All right. We're going to grab this. I think I'm going to take this wallpaper and put it in here. I think I am. Always looking up for you. Even when I know you're wrong. All right, and then in here, let's do overhead light. I was sitting up here last night. I need y'all to know this story. I was sitting up here last night. Mr. Quiv were going back and forth in Discord about. I sent him a video. He was trying to find the link for it. So I was searching through the Discord for the link, and I kept seeing this thing out of the corner of my eye. So I sent him the link. I'm like, here you go. And I look, and there's a wasp in my room. It's like this fucking big. I'm allergic to things with stingers. I yell at him through Discord, all caps, there's wasp. Not a wasp, just there's wasp. I have gathered my things, shut the door, gone downstairs, and got to his office door before he could respond to me. The wasp is back outside. How the wasp got in here, I don't know. I don't know. Do not find your way back. You are not welcome in my space. All right? Tell your friends, don't come here. But like, and like, my cats like to eat bugs. This one, the boys specifically fight over who eats bugs in my house. And I do not want to have to take them to the emergency vet because they decided to eat a wasp. All right. Although I'm pretty sure Arthas has at one point tried to eat a wasp because we saw, I'm thinking about this now. There was one day his whole face, I sent pictures, so long ago, it was like last year. His whole side of his face was swollen. And now that I'm thinking about it, he probably tried to eat something with a stinger. And he got stung. Is that what you did? You gotta make smart choices, buddy. That's fair. I try not, look, I'm cool with bugs as long as the bug is cool with me. I didn't want to kill the wasp. I just didn't want the wasp in my space. So he relocated it back outside. But if he would have been an aggressive wasp, he would have been a dead wasp. That's all. That's it.
It's always more fun.
Yes. Oh no, I have so many audio sounds going off right now. I'm so sorry if you guys do too. Hello, Raiders. How are you? Welcome in. Let me go here for a moment. I'll save and then I'll go back. Friends, if you are not already following Kels, go drop a follow. She is a variety streamer, but she does typically mainly focus Sims. Fantastic. Does a lot of gameplay. How are you doing today? If you haven't been here before, I think I started saying this, but I didn't finish. My name is Quiv. I use she, her pronouns. This is Arthas. He is baby, apparently. He just needs all of the attention all the time. All right? You will see him here regularly. But we are working on He is Baby. He is my clingy cat, as you can see. He doesn't care what I'm doing. He just wants to be in the same space. But we are doing my community. We've started a Stump the Builder challenge, which is essentially just a reverse shell challenge, where my community builds me a shell, and then I have to furnish said shell. So this shell was made by Just Jess. And I decided that we were going to turn it into the spa, the Sul-aaaaaaaahhni spa. So we finished our upstairs here. Let me turn the grid off because the grid sucks. So we have a little massage area, a little meditation area. We go a floor down. We have our yoga studio with just, restrooms, showers, because nobody wants to be stinky when they go to the bar. And then we have some outside lounging space because in an environment like this, you're gonna want to lounge. All right. And we are currently working on our gym/sauna area. Well, we've done that. We're actually working on our locker room area, locker room and bathroom. And then down here is where we're going to have our massage tables, nail polish, those kinds of things. But Raiders, thank you so much for stopping by. If you have to raid and run, absolutely feel free to do so. We are firm believers in self-care being best care. And I would much rather you go touch grass than sit here and get a headache. All right. Go give your eyes a break. Go give your butt a break. Go flourish. Take meds if you haven't taken your meds yet and you need to. Yeah. Okay. That's all he wants. So yeah, that's what we're working on. I'm trying to figure out lighting because as much as there is so much, he is baby. How are you, Dank? Or Devin? Do you prefer Devin? He is baby, and he knows it. He does. Maybe we grab another one of these windows for right here, and we relocate these. I don't know where we're relocating them to. Maybe over here. We don't need this mirror, right? That mirror's not necessary. I don't even know if... The other thing is there's so many bathrooms in this build. I'm not worried about one of them not being functional. All right? Every floor there's bathrooms. If you make the funny face after you sniff my clothes, just remember that's where your body was. Yeah. It's a big ass yawn, my guy. Your breath smells like fish. Don't let his cuteness fool you. Okay. Yes, go take a break. They do it all the time too. Oh my goodness, my guy. Your nails are so sharp and it's my own fault. All right. I think that's good. I know they're uneven, but you know, like how some, well, I guess you wouldn't really have to worry about them being kid height because if you're bringing your kids to this gym, I have questions for you. None of them are good. Mainly, but why though? All right, and then we'll just pop this in here. I think I am going to put a little fan in here. We're just going to keep the... Maybe we put this here. And maybe we don't keep this light. Maybe we do actually indeed. Yeah, he's one of 4 cats that I have. Put the Journey to Batu light in here. Size down twice so it looks cool.
At this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Welcome in officially, Devin. How are you? I'm not sure if that follow alert is going to stay, but right now it makes me giggle. So that's what it is. Right now it makes me giggle. But yes, welcome in officially. How come it's... There's no upward lighting apparently. I'm keeping it. This is what it looks like. Let's get our toilet paper in here. This is going to be a pain in the butt for everybody involved, so it is not going to be super fancy in here. It's going to be toilet paper plunger. That's it. That's what you get. You can't go back. It's true. I'm like Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. I am not like Pringles at all. Feel free to leave if you need to go. All right. Do not let me bully you into staying here. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to put these on here without feeling yuck. Is that too high? I'm gonna go into tab mode when I get in here. And then roll back so I can see maybe. That is very high. All of my stuff disappeared. This is why I don't like The Sims when I have to build little spaces. Back in tab mode. Okay, I can see. We're going to go in. I do think it needs to come down a little bit. Escape. Okay. I think it needs to be... All right, this is how I'm going to achieve this. This might be extra for some people. This is pretty normal for me. All right, so I want the toilet paper to be this high. So I'm just going to put it there like that. Perfect. I'm just going to do that all the way across. And then the other thing I needed is from... I want the one from the Sleek bathroom kits. That's right. Oh, I forgot about these. I did forget about these. Because I could also make this green. What do we think? What do we think? Ooh, ads are going to start in 45 seconds. So what I'm going to do is save my game. We are going to throw on Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. So if you aren't subbed, you don't miss anything. And if you are subbed, you get to check out all of the cool ducks that we've gotten. All right? Because there's a lot of them in there. And we'll be right back. My bad. It was my turn to ban somebody over on Kick. It's just so many bots over there. It's all bots. Oh, you're fine. Heaven forbid you also need to take a little break. We're getting a duck. Oh my gosh, that duck is fantastic. The little pixel art duck. I know not everybody can hear me, but it's so good. I might switch my duck. I might switch my duck to the pixel art duck. It's a little farmer duck. It's cute. Welcome back from ads. I was just letting you all know. Well, we've got a couple new ducks in here, first of all. They're fantastic. But do you guys see this little 8-bit duck? Let me see if I can get on him. That guy right there. Look, not Nicole. We love Nicole, don't get me wrong. But it's not about you right now, ma'am. It's about this guy. Look at it. This one's got little stamps all over it. Listen. I know everybody has feelings about different things that streamers do on breaks. Hopefully, Plastic Duck Simulator is one you guys don't get tired of for a little while because, like, they're so good. We have a cyberpunk duck. We have a steampunk duck. We have a crossword duck. We have a duck on fire over here. Who's over here? Duck Norris, currently on fire. Oh, the plaid duck is also on fire. Look at them all. Oh, excuse me. Look at them all down here. Look at you. There's a party in the lower pool. Everybody is down here. And then that ship comes out of the ship in the bottle duck, which is up top. Everybody's about to go upstairs. God, we gotta cycle through the things. But yeah, we love the ducks. We also have lurk bait in here. You can use channel points to go fishing. We try. I am gonna save and close the ducks now though, because that should be our last ad break. All right. I think yay to the green. So I think I'm going to grab this. I think I want to move it out a little bit. And let me see if I can see where it is on that line. So like here. Don't play with me, game. I hate walls! But they're necessary when you build, you know? All right, and then we can get rid of that. That looks good. That looks good. I think that looks good. They are not all the same, but you know they're pretty close. They are very similar. They're looking pretty okay, you know? And that's all I can aim for. I'm not looking for perfection, just pretty okay. Boop. Yeah. Because now I can fix this, first of all. And then I can grab the little incense thing. You know, sometimes when you use the restroom, you got to be able to air it out. And this is a spa. We should have that availability. This is going to be the most patchouli scented bathroom you've ever smelled in your entire life. You're going to walk in and walk out with the biggest headache you've ever had. It's true. We'll do that, and then we'll do our little plant that came with this. Is this it? Philodendron fill. Can I make you a little smaller? I can, but you don't want to go where I want you to go. Where's the other little guy? Where's the other little guy that I like? We do have this one. This one is also really cute. It came with the new Grange Mudroom kit. But this one right here, I don't even remember what kit this came from, but I do love it. It's amazing. I guess this is kind of my options. Straight across or straight across, eh? Okay. And then we need the thing I was here looking for initially. This thing. Because if you clog the toilet, that's between you and the toilet. Do not come find me. All right? Thank you next. All right. I think we're good there. I am going to grab this overhead light. It's kind of dark, you know? So I'm just going to make it a little smaller. At least the song gets a smash. There we go. It helps a little bit. It helped a little bit. All right, and here. That's not what I see. We're going to put that in there. Doesn't matter about anything else because that is just a woohoo closet. All right. I wanted to make sure, I always try to make sure we have some woohoo locations on community lots. This one is going to be the closet. We have the saunas. I'm pretty sure you can woohoo in these showers. You know, we have a plethora of opportunities for you to get your boogie on here, and the Sul-aaaaaaaahhni spa. Thank you next. Yeah. That's my favorite part of this whole song. That I like music, but I also really like the little ad lib like stuff like that in music. Okay. Okay. Should we put some fans? Maybe we pop a couple. No. Keep it together. We have this, and I might put these in here just as the towel rack in here. Oh, good intentions. Why don't you pull me close? And then for here, we can do the fancier shower. I like this shower. I use it a lot. Hygiene 5, Hygiene 4. This shower is better. This shower is ass. I think I'm going to use this one. I'll use this. I'll use this if it comes in. Why? Well, no. So you come in the green and also no. Also negatory. All right. We'll just use this one. It's fine. I don't have a budget. That's a community lot. All right, and then we'll get the divider, or whatever they're going to call them. My goal tomorrow is to finish this build. Just so you guys know, that is the goal. I could use this divider. We could do this divider size down. It's one of my favorites. You size it down, you stack it up. I just don't want to. Where are the ones that come with the sleek bathroom kit? Get rid of that. We could do this divider. Or we could do the glass divider. Oh, baby. I don't think this. I think I like this. My only beef is that's like the darkest brown it comes in. All right, let me grab some lighting in here. I'm not using that lighting. Be so for real. Okay. We'll grab this lighting. It makes sense. It's fine. And the showers, cool. And then we'll pop it around in here. There we go. Plenty of light. Oh, that's not bad. That doesn't look bad. No. All right, and then instead of this screen, what do we think of this screen? A real talk, I've never noticed this before. I don't hate it. I don't think I'm going to use it, but I have never really paid any attention to this before. I didn't even know it was a thing, so I'm glad that we saw that. I mean, we also have like just like this as a divider. I think I'm going to stick with this. I think that's what we're going to do.
It's always
Oh
more
my
fun
gosh,
to
chronically,
share.
how are you? Welcome in, Raiders. If you haven't been here before, hello. My name is Quib. I use she, her pronouns. Let me go here so I can talk to you. If you're not already following Chronically, feel free to do so. They're free. Follows are absolutely free. They don't cost you anything, and it could be your new favorite place on the internet, and you wouldn't know because you didn't give them a chance. I was gonna say, what were you up to today? I saw you were playing Fortnite earlier. We will be doing that on Friday. But if you need to raid and run, absolutely feel free to do so. Get your butt out of the chair. Go touch some grass. Take a shower. If you was running with sweats. I had a solo crown yesterday, but that didn't last long. Didn't last long at all. But yeah, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in. How are you? I'm assuming your games are sweaty if you were running with sweats. We are working on a build for our Stump the Builder challenge. So Jess made this shell for me. That's part of the Stump the Builder. I get to be lazy and they get to build me a shell. And then I have to go and... Are you crazy? And I have to do the decorating. So I like it because I don't have to build the shell. Sorry. I looked up and Isla decided she was going to try and come through my monitors. And she is now sitting on my power supply. Like my backup battery power supply. So if it is, if I disappear, she's why. Just so you know. All right, let's change these colors. Oh, to the darker colors. That would be really cool. You should do it. I think I want to go with this lighter brown. Oh, that's orange. No, but sometimes things turn out better than you imagined. Like I had a vision to make these like just smaller so they fit. And then they did this funky little inset thing where these are, because they're smaller, they're lower, and I like it. That's not what I imagined being there, but I do like it better than what was there initially. Ma'am, I'm going to box my cat. And it's the one that is normally a little baby. Not Arthas. He's a menace. If I ever say I'm going to box a cat and it's not Arthas, some other cat fucked up. Thank you. I'll be very honest. There's parts of this that I love and there's parts of this that I hate. You know? But I think that's true with every builder ever. All right. And now I got to put some stuff on top of this. So I'm going to go into Island Living Debug. I'm proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know. I've got to go to Debug and live edit. It's in the transmitter radio. If I could remember how these freaking things work. Content. Debug live edit. I only want to see for here. Emergency phone call, honey. Ring, ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. What are you? I'm just looking for stuff, you know? Maybe we throw... That is not what I thought it was. I was like, maybe we throw a little kava bowl up there. That was a big old kava bowl, you know? Maybe we could do like... I don't want this to be a fishy place, you know? I don't want to focus on the fish. I do like this. Oh, the same anyway. Okay, it looks like ass. Noted. Noted. Maybe we throw up some of these. Give me a show all. This is about to be a journey through Island Living Debug and things. Is this driftwood? Oh, it's kava root. I don't want that. I mean, it's cool, but that's not what I want. Do we do a pineapple up top? I think I am going to throw these curtains in the bathroom. So if you're a little shy, you know, maybe you don't want the possibility of a mermaid seeing your bits and pieces while you take a shower. First of all, this is not the space for you. But secondly, we'll give you the opportunity to cover yourself if you so desired. But if you do that, given the fact that you can't see through these windows anyway, I am going to judge you. That's all. I'm going to throw this up here. We're just going to size it down. I knew I wanted to use that. I might even use this. We're also going to size that down. In the name of someone I no longer know. I don't think I'm going to use that. We got the sunscreen again because we sell it. Thank you. We're going to put it in somewhere. Maybe we pop this on the wall. My name is my emergency phone call, honey. This one doesn't come in as many fun colors, but that's okay. We'll pop it over here. I lied to you. I'm not going to use these. I'm keeping the walls as plain as possible. I just want them to be having stuff up top. I just want some things that we can put up top so it looks kind of cool, you know? Holy. What is this? A sample? My goodness. What are we sampling? Maybe pop this up top. And then we're going to find some artwork as well. So let me get out of here. I don't want you. We're going to make this smaller. I cannot until I get a tool. I thought to you. Arrow to my heart. All right. All right, and then we're gonna make these smaller scale, maybe a 0.5. No, maybe a 0.25. Maybe a 0.1. These are large pieces, 1.5. That's what I meant. I did not mean 1.5. I meant 0.15. Decimals are important, okay? But I wanted to like make it look like it was just sitting on top of here. All right, what do you look like at a 0.1? 0.125? I think 0.125 will be okay. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to move this up here a little bit. I'm going to size that down and raise this up to the front. from the start. I'm gonna turn it this way. So he's resting his little head on it, you know? Listen, I do love decorating the little spaces, all right? Oh, that's right, I can't make it darker. If it could make it darker, I would, but I cannot. All right, and then I'm gonna raise this up here. All said and done. Do that. You know, and then I'll grab this guy and we'll pop him up here. Actually, I won't. I don't like it. Let's look at decorations. Get rid of island living. Look particularly at the pictures. And then, because we have some pictures from island living that are debugged that have like the seat, the turtles, and the dolphins and that kind of stuff. So I might be able to pop a couple of those up there. If I'm going to look for them specifically, I could have just kept Island Living on. Hello? Yeah, these guys. Let's see which one we want. I like the turtle. And then maybe we grab one of these. And we put that there. And we're going to like rest it on top of here. All right. I'm not very good at this part of Tool, but that's okay. All right, and then I'm going to elevate it. Oh my gosh. And then I'm going to grab this one and we're going to rotate it. Just so there's a little, yeah, just a little one of those. All right. And we're going to move it this way. And we're going to do another elevate. See, we get there. We get where we need to go in the end. I just don't know how to get there quickly sometimes, you know? All right, we're going to stop moving that one and just start moving this one up. There we go. And then I feel like I need a little plants up here. Just a little something. It doesn't have to be island living. It doesn't even have to be debug. I'm thinking like something like this. Something that's leafy and pretty. That's an option. I know what that is. I use it regularly. We have this. This is Jungle Adventure. I could size that down and raise it up. And like place it here maybe. I like it. I think we're getting somewhere. Let me see what we have in sculptures. Just put a little something here. I could do like towels, but I also like, it looks like there's towels in all of these, so I'm not super excited to do that. I do have live edit and debug on still, which is why it's such a full catalog. Should I just put the turtle here? I think I'm going to put the turtle here. Listen, you cannot like it. Scale. What do we have, like 0.15 or something? It's got to be pretty small. 0.1. Okay. Have the turtle looking at the turtle. Hello? I think I want that smaller. Let's look at a 0.08. There we go. I know these are supposed to be like big old sculptures that you find out in the environment, but I need them to be small little sculptures you find into a spa locker room. That's what I needed them. And that's what I got. All right, you get out of here. You can also get out of here. I'm just going to get rid of this. Nobody wants that. None of you want that here. All right, let me find debug and live edit off. Maybe. This is all good. I'm just looking to see something I can put here. Just a little poster. Like, we have this one, but I don't necessarily want to use that one. Like, we have these. These are also really cute, but they're also very, like, specific, you know? Very specific. What about instead of a picture type thing, we do like a cork board type thing. Like people can be like looking for a workout buddy, want to learn how to scuba dive, personal trainer, you know, just a little board where people could like put stuff. Head underwater, but you tell me to breathe easy for a while. I'm looking for something that would work for that. Know that. I know we have the cork board, which would work, but then I'm gonna have to like. Oh well, apparently stream could go. I might DC, and if I DC, it's nobody's fault except for my internet. So if I DC, I apologize. We're gonna try. We're gonna try and make it. Apparently, there's maintenance that's about to happen. We'll see. No easy way. Like this. This is kind of what I'm wanting. I think it did die. I think it's all dead. Well, I'm going to go down a page. I think we're done up here. I'm going to save. I am going to... I'm going to end YouTube. Not because I don't love you. I'm actually just going to end all streams. I don't know if I'm back. Because my internet just absolutely took an absolute shitter. All right. And it's nobody's fault but internet's. So I'm not reading out today, unfortunately, because I do not know if it's going to work respectfully. All right. But YouTube, let me go here. YouTube and Kick, both of you. Even though Kick, all you do is flood my chat with bots, and I don't appreciate that. But YouTube and Kick, remember to take care of yourselves and then take care of everybody else. I will see you hopefully tomorrow to finish this build. If not, Friday we'll be doing Fortnite. But yeah, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope it is the best. I will see you later. Goodbye.